Willy Frank go?
He made one of the covers for it, man.
How was that experience working with the baby like that? You know what I'm saying?
Man, that nigga fast, man. That nigga, he gonna come in here. He gonna pull up a chair right here beside me.
Right.
We gonna bring the mic out.
Right.
And we gonna punch every line for line.
Right.
Go straight through. It's done the same way.
And went straight in and,
straight
and made
in.
the best music.
Yeah, straight in. 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
That's another guy, Stunner. What's it like working with him?
Same thing. Last night I had the baby Stunner, Chop, and Rich Stone last night. Last night we had shut the whole joint down.
I'm up on deck, run up a check. She like the drip, she like the flex. She like the gold I got on my neck. I don't chase hoes, I follow checks. If it ain't money, then what is you saying? Feel like it's saying when it's about the money.
Rich and go and ball with him. Stay a sucker ducker, fuck all of these fraud niggas. You wanna jump, go and leap, you little fraud nigga. If you gonna stand by him, you gotta fall with him. Why these niggas act hard when I'm broad with them, but they don't keep that same energy when the laws get them. Look at 6ix9ine, that was y'all nigga. I made a promise to myself I never fall victim. Why these niggas used to be suspect, now they all witness. That's why I used to be friendly, but now I'm all business. Fuck these sucking niggas, get up out of y'all feelings. Was pussy in high school, now y'all killers. They never give you flowers when you living. They only give your flowers when you dead. While all these niggas talk about is killing, ain't nobody popped up dead. You wanna sign me, it's gonna take at least $1 million. You want the sauce, you gonna have to pay the bread. Hey, tell these niggas they can get up out their feelings before I take these racks and put them on their head.
Alright, Willy Frank go.
So, what's happening, dog? You know what I'm saying? I finally got you for a pull-up, man. That's the important piece of the pull-ups, though. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody be moving. I be moving. You know what I'm saying? I understand what it is. That's why we call them pull-ups, so we can just pull up, see, catch everybody in traffic.
Right. See what everybody got going.
Start with you know, let them know who you are, because everybody know who you are, but they might not know they know who you are at the same time too. You feel me? So. Go ahead and let them know what's up, what you do, what's your name, where you from, you know, that little basic stuff, and then we'll get into it.
Yeah, basically go by the name of Willy Frank, man. When you hear this right here,
Alright, Willy Frank go.
that's me right there. You feel me?
That's it. Let's talk about it.
One of the hardest, I would say, hottest recording engineers in the city. Shout out to everybody recording in the city. I've been doing this shit, man. Probably I only been doing it about 5 years recording.
Fire.
Yeah.
That's
I've been rapping
crazy.
my whole life though, so it was an easy transition for me.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I started out being my nigga 2 letters, man. Wait me.
Shout out to 2 letters.
Yeah. Nigga 2 letters, man. I started recording myself, and then I started recording him here.
Wow.
Shit like put me in a position. I just gravitated to it, man. I was natural at it.
Wow.
Right now, kept doing it. Like I said, just started building up clientele. So this year alone, you know, I worked with CIAA and with All Star being here this year alone.
Okay.
I had Gucci, Lil Baby, Dolph, Dub Baby, Stunner, Rico Barrino, Luke Nasty, Quavo. Yeah, man, I did a little bit of everybody just this year alone, man. This year been a big year for me.
Alright, Willy Franco.
Alright, Willy Frank go.
That's right.
What's it like, you know what I'm saying, when you, cause if you working with them, that means you work with a whole lot of regular people. So what's the difference you've seen with that, you know what I'm saying?
It ain't nothing really, man. It's just position. So
Right.
the question I get asked all the time, like, what do you do if somebody whack?
Right.
You know, my response is, I don't know what's whack. You feel me? Like,
Mm.
if it's whack to me, that means the only music that I ever recorded that was whack, it had to be like offbeat or something.
Right.
But besides that, just because I don't like it don't mean it's whack. You feel me?
Right.
There's plenty niggas I don't like that's on fire right now. So,
on fire.
Yeah, so I don't even call niggas music garbage because it's just not for me.
Who are we to judge anymore?
Yeah,
you know
facts.
I ain't mad at
Somebody
that.
listening to it. So, like I said, there's really no difference, man. Well, I will say one of the biggest differences is like they don't treat the studio like a hangout spot. You feel me?
They coming in to work.
They in and out. You know what I'm saying? It's business.
I seen Derez Deshaun do that kind of thing one time, man. I was lucky enough to be in there in the studio with the dude he was coming to do a feature for.
Yeah.
That man walked in with his own engineer. He was in there, I was probably say no longer than 45 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
And he tapped the verse there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, let's dig a little more into the engineering side. I know you do. You was doing music before you was even engineering, but you know your name's stretched out a bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, how did it feel when you seen your name on credits, my nigga?
I mean, that was a good feeling, man.
Because the credits was successful credits too. It's like
shout out to the baby, shout out to Gucci. You know that was too big. But shout out Audio Box Studio, man. Shout out to Mike AJ, man, put me in that position, man. But yeah, that was real big, man. It's just a good feeling.
Audio Box, though. Where how'd you get locked in with them?
Mike, my uncle. Like everybody called Mike uncle. Mike really my people.
Okay,
like,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's really my people. You feel me?
Mike is so dope, man.
Really
I don't even know if he like know me. Like I know when he see me, we know each other. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if he know me because it was just the way we landed. Like the way we landed in that relationship was just I happened to be sitting waiting on something to start, and he had a guitar player, and we was just vibing and catching the footage and all that stuff. So we've been cool ever since. So
yeah, Mike AJ, them two good dudes, man. Like I say, shout out Mike and AJ again. Real talk.
That's what's up, man. I mean, what's the craziest request you had an artist tell you to put together? Like maybe in engineering form, you know, like.
I get the same shit every time. Can you change my voice? No, nigga. How you sound is how you sound, man.
Yo, that's how I be getting about the pictures. Like, this is you.
Yeah, that's it.
I can't eliminate this
voice, man. I get it a lot. Can you change my voice? No, I cannot change your
That's
voice.
crazy.
You feel me?
Like y'all don't talk to each other on the phone. You know, I know you don't talk to yourself on the phone, but I'm saying like. People don't complain about your voice when you talking to them on the phone. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up, bro. Like I know you got many hats, bro. There was a time when I was in Onyx one time, and I was just in there filming for another artist, and here you go, yo Picasso. I said, Frank, where the fuck you come from?
Yeah, that's what
it's like, man, look, man, I need to
shout out
to go home.
Chuck T, man.
Yeah.
That's one of the hardest videos we put together.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. That was.
Chuck T for that one,
I was in there for Chuck T. That's what it was. I was doing his joint, and I caught you in the between. So that's what's up. How does that go? You know, managing, you know, engineering and being a recording artist. Like, how do you handle that?
Easy. I'm in the military, so a lot of people, you know, I'm in the Air Force. So, you know, people know I'm in the Air Force, but they always say you guard, they reserve it. But nah, I'm active duty. I've been active duty like 15 years.
So
like,
you know how to fly something.
Yeah, like this is what I do. Like so, like you know what I'm saying. I'm in charge of a bunch of people, I'm in charge of like 30 people. You feel me? And like I'm a manager. That's what I do. You know
that's
what I'm
fire. That's bullshit.
Yeah, you feel me? So my time, all that. That's what I do in real life. I'm a real life manager. Like you feel me?
I've ran across some Air Force people, and the biggest beef Air Force people have is with the Navy people. Yeah, like not physically, but like I'm trying to get to another Air Force guy to see.
That shit kind of corny. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't do none of that. But really, they be mad because. You know, they say Air Force is the easiest, but you got to be the smartest to get into. Right. We ain't with that military shit. It ain't like the Army. Sir, yes, sir. We don't do none of that shit. That shit's a job. It's literally a job.
How do you even, like, keep all that, like, Air Force, work there, managing that, it's rap.
So it's like two different worlds. I'm Sergeant Wright over there. Willy Frank over here. Like, you feel me? Like, it's two different worlds. Honestly, I'm really two different people. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I get to work.
It's literally two different hats.
Literally. Like, ain't no bullshit. You feel me? Then you see me here in this world and shit. Like, people.
It's a nice studio. I wish folks could see this studio. What room y'all call this one?
The Bel Air room.
The Bel Air.
Mike and AJ dedicated this to Rick Ross. They some Black Bottle Boys. Rick Ross made the owners Black Bottle Boys some return. They showed Ricky Ross.
Rose.
Shout out to Black Bottle Boys.
Hey, this is a nice little room, guy. I wish I could. I'll make some B-roll for this so y'all can see this. But yeah, man. You know, how did you know like where you're at with things before you picked up the first thing? Did you know you was gonna be Air Force? You know, engineering and rap. Like, did you how did you start off with Willy Frank?
So all right, cool. So Mike and my other uncle, right, back in the day, like Mike always been building studios. That's who built the studio and shit. So Mike always been building studios.
Okay.
So they built the studio where we from. Me and Mike from a little small town called Kershaw, South Carolina.
Okay.
And shit. So him, my uncle, another guy named Aaron and shit. They built the studio in Kershaw. You feel me? That studio got burnt down. So in return, they built a bigger studio You feel me? So I always been involved, and like people don't know like that when VH1 came out with a show for Fantasia and shit.
Oh yeah,
she had a studio built in her house.
Right.
Mike did that. You feel me? So like Mike always been connected and shit. You feel me? So like. So I always been into music. So even when the studio was getting built, we had a little studio in the house and shit. So I was used to make beats. So I used to make the beats back
then. You know how to tap on that too. Maybe not bragging
like,
about it, but you know how to control it if you was behind.
Facts. So that's why I started out making beats and shit. So then like, when I turned like 18 and shit, I graduated high school.
Wait, hold on. This is before you 18, bro?
Yeah, I ain't even in high school. Yeah, I was making beats. We had a studio, all that before I was in high school and shit.
Wow.
So like. Right when I was about to graduate and shit, man, there was a lot of shit going on. So I'm like, I just gotta go. You feel me? So I just wanted to do something. I knew I couldn't sit around and wait. You feel me? But like, sometimes you gotta think about like, what if I would have stayed with this shit, like this rapping shit for real, and just, you know what I'm saying? You never really know.
Facts. You know that's the beauty of before I say what I was gonna say, the beauty of that part is that it's never too late either.
Yeah, facts. And then like, it's like I done moved. And the beauty of that is I done seen all facets of the game.
Right, you done learned some things.
The rappers, now I'm engineering. Sooner or later, I'm gonna go into managing artists. Maybe I ain't in all world. Right. But I done seen it all. You feel me?
Yeah, there ain't no artist development no more.
Correct.
I know. I seen you tap with artist development before, so I see that.
That's what I'm saying.
I see you.
I have all that under my belt. You feel me? I still do. That's what makes me such a. You know, that's why people like recording me too, because I ain't gonna let you say anything. I ain't gonna let you say anything, and I'm not gonna put my name on anything.
Facts.
You feel me?
Matter of fact, shout out to that name too, because sir, I've been making music since I was 13.
Facts.
I probably took it serious when I turned 16. Probably jumped in my first studio when I was 19.
Word.
Right, so I done seen a few engineers. Right, I'm about to be 31 in December. Right. So, I've never had someone put a tag on my joint before, right?
I Willy Frank.
And let me tell you something. I ain't even second question. That man said he want to put the tag on the song. I said, after what I just experienced, my nigga, you can put your face on the track, bro. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that came from, like, this is crazy, too, man. I'm going to tell you where that came from.
Let me hear it. I want to know.
Like, niggas is dick riders. I can say it.
No. Monkey see, monkey do, bro.
Niggas is dick riders in this game. You feel me? So, what happened was I had been mixing some tracks and shit, and I knew my shit was hard.
Right.
I'm like, damn, that shit hard. But shout out Nation. I mix Nation for real. So, Nation, you know what I'm saying? That's my homie and shit. So, niggas would be up here like, man, I want Nation to mix my shit. You feel me? So, I'm like, okay, cool. So, you know what I'm saying? I won't put the mix on that go Nation. I just seen. The only reason why they wanted Nation to mix their shit, because he had a tag that said, I mix Nation for real, and the shit he was, and the people he was fucking with, you feel me?
Right.
But, you know, I like to say I am to this area what Nation is to Columbia, you feel me?
That's
Nation,
fire, though.
Yeah, Nation
that's
and boss down there, like, you feel me? But up here and shit, like, I'm kind of like that, you feel me? So he had his tag and shit, but I was fucking with some of the same people and shit, so I'm like, yo, I hit him up, I reached out to him and shit. He was like, yeah, man, I had, this is what he said, this is what made me do it. He said, I had motherfuckers had their song mixed already, and they called me and asked me, could they pay me just to put my tag on their shit? Fire. And he was like, fuck no, I ain't gonna put my name on some
right, so
shit.
The mix,
you know
yeah.
But niggas just want to ride a wave, so fuck it, let me create my own wave.
Fact.
Yeah, let me create my own wave. But like I said, I got to give credit what credit due. You know what I'm saying? Nation, I mix Nation for real. Like.
That's where inspiration starts from somewhere, bro.
My dog.
Like I remember I wanted to be Diddy, right? So I remember very vividly, like I tap rap, but I wasn't calling myself a rapper. I wasn't going around nowhere saying I was a rapper. That was some in home with the bros. Cutting the rug. We ain't had no mic. We had. How you get the bass in here, bro? Like how you? Cause we were recording from a speaker to the little Walmart microphone, and recording with the music. So we like, how we get the bass in? You know what I'm saying? So I understand, man. You know, the grind that it takes to even become successful, bro. Cause Gucci, Lil Baby, Da Baby, they not gonna reach out to you if you ain't nice. You know what I mean? So, how much? Let's talk about the effort it takes to even becoming what you are. Because you say you only did this, you know, professionally 5 years the engineering part.
Facts.
So, and then the music, like your music's dope.
Appreciate it.
Right? Like, I haven't heard not one whack track. You know what I mean? Like, every time I hear a track, I seen you putting out a track like it's something. But I be waiting on it. I said, this one gotta be viral, bro. Like, this motherfucker going in. You know what I'm saying? So, talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people might get into the game and not go all the way because they don't know that maybe you are doing the right thing. Maybe you are working hard enough and you need to work a little bit longer, though. You know what I'm saying?
It's that. You ever seen that with rap shit? This is how this shit always works. You ever seen that meme when a motherfucker, like, done dug so deep and he turned around, but he right there at the diamond?
Yeah.
You feel me? And he out there and turn around and say, fuck this shit. You feel me? All he had was one
yes, sir.
That's the music.
Yes, sir.
Like, you're going to get so close and you're going to want to quit. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Like, Charlotte, that's one artist city just come out of, man.
Yeah.
You know, they say, baby, open the door, but that motherfucker ain't all the way open. You feel me? He just...
He made the gap get filled like it's tight. Everybody trying to fit through this motherfucker. I seen people that I was like, man, you wasn't rapping last year, bro.
Bro, my aunt recorded so many new people since he ain't got signed. Like,
that's crazy.
But yeah, and that motherfucker ain't all the way open, but he opened that son of a bitch though, you know.
Was you there for some of that too? Like his come up.
Yeah,
So you seen that?
Yeah. We was doing like, man, this is crazy, man. We recorded that shit popped up on my timeline like July 10th. Not this year, last year. We had Lil Baby in here on the motherfucking remix. I'm on their ass today.
Wow, never seen that.
Yeah, we put him on that remix.
I forgot about that.
I want to say the Baby gave him 10 bands for that feature.
Fire.
You feel me?
Fire.
Dub Baby gave Lil Baby 10 bands. Now, if you want to feature with Dub Baby, you need about 25. A year later, you need 25 of them things.
A year
later, you need 25 of them
That's
things.
fucking grind, bro.
Yeah.
That's work.
Man, he was doing it for $1,500 last year this time. Last year, we was doing features for $1,500.
Now he the biggest thing popping.
Yeah, we was doing
and I seen that name Willy Frank on that little them credit.
Alright, Willy Frank.
Bro, I seen that thing while I was so hyped, man. You know what I'm saying?
We was doing $1,500. Matter of fact, my nigga shot my nigga 2 Letters again though. 2 Letters got a song with the Baby we did about a year and a half ago.
Really?
We gave bro $600 for it.
Really?
He looked out for us. Looked out
Fire.
for 2 Letters.
Yes, he did. Cause I know what he was charging last year. Like you said, it was 15.
Yeah, like so. Like just think of that damn time difference. You feel me? Just that time difference now.
Right. You know, I was looking at. I did this Baby Talk 5 listening party, and I was shit. You can look at my camera and see the growth in that shit. Like, but I'm saying like just to see what was there.
I did that whole tape. Once I did the whole Baby Talk 5. I did the whole Baby Talk 5. I want to say.
Fire.
Yeah.
So even up the street, that's my shit.
Yeah, but I want to say we did most of them joints here. Like the Baby Talks, we did most of them here. One of my little cover guys, man, he made one of the covers for it, man.
How was that experience working with the Baby like that? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that nigga fast, man. That nigga, he gonna come in here. He gonna pull up a chair right here beside me.
Right.
We gonna bring the mic out.
Right.
And we gonna punch every line for line.
Right.
Go straight through. It's done the same way.
And went straight in there.
Yeah, straight
and made
in.
the best music.
Yeah, straight in. 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
That's another guy, Stunner. What's it like working with him?
Same thing. Last night I had the Baby Stunner, Chop, and Rich Stunner last night. Last night we had they shut the whole joint down.
Why not?
Yeah, we did that. But same way, them niggas fast.
Fast. That's super dope.
Stunner fast, punching everything.
How does that work with your creativity? Do you bounce, ideas off, or do you pick anything up maybe too, like from working with folks that's seasoned, like they doing their thing?
So I had somebody come in the other day and shit and whatnot. So he was like, we don't went through the song. So he's like, hey, you think I should go back and double the verse? I'm like, nah, man.
Right.
This is rap. Everything I record now, ain't nobody doubling nothing. Everything's one take, bro.
I think
new sound like.
I think Wayne started it low key. I think he got it from Jigga, and I think Drake has modernized it.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Going next,
I'm real good at family trees. I'm gonna do a whole episode. If you want to be a part of this panel, you feel me? I'm trying to do like a list panel. Like an actual list, not no local shit. Like I don't want to piss nobody off with local shit. I'd rather piss a celebrity off. You feel me? So I'll pick, do like a top 10. We ain't gonna do all the 50 shit. That's 50 played out. Let's do a real list, top 10 official tissue with some of the elites that listen to music, know music, been in the music. You know what I'm saying? So I'd love to have you part of that. Yeah, sure. But how do you feel about the music in Charlotte though? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you from? Because I remember when the Baby did the Panther anthem, right? I remember around that time, I remember J-Way being a figure. I remember De Niro Ferrara being a figure. You know what I mean? I remember Elevator J being I hadn't seen Elevator J at that point in time. This is a good. I don't know how long Panther Anthem came out. That's how I'm timelining it, because I remember Panther Anthem was on World Star. It just hit World Star, and around that time I was on that new Charlotte shit like that De Niro Ferrara put out. Like that was all my shit like going on. So how did you being working with people see the growth, like not from just way they put in work in the studio, maybe even the music changing?
It's easy. Like for instance, like this is the best example. Like 20. I got 20 on my beat. Engineer here well. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
He here. Man, 20 here. 20 doing the beat. I'm recording. So he'll do the beat. He'll do the beat for Baby Stunner. I record it. Damn, we just like that. Now I heard some shit the other day on fucking Say Cheese. I'm like, I call 20. You made this beat? He like, hell no, I ain't make that beat. You sure?
Right.
You feel me? So 20, like, they don't give my nigga credit, man.
But I swear there's a couple industry people out right now that I done heard.
They don't give my dog credit, man. My nigga 20 changed like the sound, like.
Did he not? Like he really did that.
We was arguing in the studio the other day, fucking off, just arguing and shit, just playing around. And that nigga say, Frank, I'm the most copied producer in 2019, and I'm like, nigga, you might be right.
You might be right, bro.
You might be right. Like,
facts, like
you might be right.
Like,
my nigga created a wave, dog.
Like that. I don't feel like that Cash shit beat wouldn't have been made without 20 being like.
They put Brown.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like 20 blowing up has opened the door for even more people to give more bounce.
Facts.
Like, I feel like he gave Carolina a sound. My thing is, I hope people paying attention to this. You know what I'm saying?
They paying attention, but they ain't goddamn giving credit with credit.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
saying. Because they doing it. They
Right.
imitating it. You feel me? Like, you can't say you don't see it.
And it's a monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah, when I'm sitting here listening to this shit, like, that shit sound like 20 made this shit.
Yeah.
Like, and then, like, I ain't never liked 20 beats at first.
Right.
Well, matter of fact, the only people, once again, back to 2 letters, the only people that would rap on 20 shit was like 2 letters. He did a whole tape, and he dropped that motherfucker, I'm at the stove. I'm like, oh, that motherfucker hard there. 20, you did that? And then after that, nigga just started, you feel me?
Wow.
But yeah.
I swear, you won't even know 20 if you don't know 20 either. He'll walk right past you. You won't even see.
Nigga's a weirdo.
Stop, leave him alone, man. That dude's a superstar, bro.
Nigga's a weirdo, man.
Nah, man, I remember the first time I met him, he was like, man, he was like the coolest cat ever. I didn't know who I was talking to at the point in time. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just on some random, we just finished something, we still just hanging around and stuff. Same way I met Mike. I met him the same way. Right. And I think Mike was there, matter of fact. And I think Mike was like, I was like, what are y'all, is he your son or something? Because it was just the way that they was talking to each other. And he was like, nah, I just mess with him all the time type, So ever since that day, we kind of been cool too. Like, very cordial. So shout out to 20 for sure. I love seeing the people that I've seen like even with yourself. Like I remember meeting you, bro. Yeah, I remember we was in the fucking. I was recording a song. I snapped on that thing. Let me get close to this camera. I snapped on that thing. Right. Willy Frank. I come out. Willy Frank already sitting in the door. Was like, yo, bro, you went off. I need a feature. And I was like, son, I don't give a fuck. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you snapped on that thing.
And I still got that thing too. He sold me that beat for $50.
For real?
$50.
Yeah, we might have to go back and revisit that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man. I ain't gonna take up too much more of your time. I do want to dig a little more into Willy Frank. Let these people know. Cause you dripped up, sir. I see you, sir. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about the style. You know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. Charlotte might be the fly city in the state, bro.
They do a little something.
Like in the state, bro. I done been to Greensboro. Yeah. I done been to Wilmington. I done been to Raleigh. I ain't even bringing up Durham. You know what I'm saying? You been Raleigh, been Durham. Same folk. You know what I'm saying? So Charlotte. Look, let me tell you something. The drip in Charlotte is on another level, bro. You know what I'm saying? So talk about that. Like, how do you go about getting your gear ready? You know what I'm saying? As being Willy Frank, who do you go to?
I'm a little, you know what I'm saying? I'm an 80s baby, so I'm a little older, you feel me?
Yeah.
I just like to be comfortable and shit.
It's comfortable.
You feel me?
Talk about it.
I ain't gonna be no skinny jeans. Shout out to the niggas with the skinny jeans. I ain't mad at you.
Y'all keeping the world moving.
I'm 220, nigga. I can't wear no motherfucking skinny jeans at 220, you feel me? So I just like to be comfortable, man. Whatever's comfortable, you feel me? Like I said, I'm a little 80s baby, so let me get comfortable. I throw on a pair of Yeezys or something. I got something light on today.
Shout out to them Yeezys, man.
Throw on Yeezys, some J's or something.
He called them the new shell toes. How you feel? I mean, I'll tell you my opinion, but go ahead.
You're right. The shell toes been gone for a little
That's what I said. I was like, yo, it's hard to argue that point. Like, they're definitely, because I remember I won't say I remember when the shell toes hit. I think but when I was waking up, it was kind of the end of it kind of thing. But I because of that, I saw.
I would say that I got 4 or 5 pair. That's the only pair of Adidas I ever owned. I would say that. Like, I don't fuck with Adidas like that.
I don't either. If I get some, I probably gonna be some Yeezys too. You know what I'm saying? But the shell toes would have been the ones I would have picked back in them days.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Sure. I mean, you still can throw the pair.
You can still right now.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right now, you can still get away with the full suit if you playing around with it. Right?
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I seen that.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Oh God.
Yeah, I seen that. Shell toes, them like Air Force Ones and shit. You straight with them.
Is this Takeoff song? Oh, this is all Migos. This is all Migos. All right. My bad, guys. Willy Frank, let's talk about some more stuff because some people, like, the purpose of these pull-ups is for the people to get inspired, do the right things with their career. You know what I'm saying? So when I seen you perform, right, I saw a superstar. I saw someone that was very comfortable with the stage. You had strippers up there. So you gave them attention. You gave the crowd attention. It didn't look like I'll see people perform with strippers on stage and give more love to the stripper than they did the crowd, right? Yeah, lost in the sauce. So I didn't see that with you. Right. And was that your first time performing?
Hell no.
You're right. It didn't look like it. You feel me? So what kind of like, is it natural? Like, do you have to go over stuff in your head, like how you gonna do a track, or when you record a track, like, are you recording it for performing purposes? You know what I'm saying?
Like I say, that goes back to this military shit, man. Goddamn, stand in front of a bunch of people every morning.
Every morning, I got
speak. You feel me? Like, I speak in front of a bunch of people every morning.
Right.
You feel me? Like, that's what I do.
And it helps correlate. I understand that.
Facts. Like, it's just military.
When I started, when I was 16, I bought my first turntables. I used to go to the record store and everything. Ain't nothing like, people will never understand what that feels like to go to the record store and get that record. Just to try to practice with it. You feel me?
Right.
So the one guy that put me on, because I was trying to be a rapper. I was hanging around this DJ, and this man could grab the mic, host a party while scratching, and he was interrupting the song on point type. You know what I'm saying? Say the Young Dro song. We be in them polos, the shirts with the horses. Like, he would switch it up like that. You know what I'm saying? Instead of Ferrari shirts with the horses. Like, we be in the he would switch stuff up. And his name would fit anybody's name. It was perfect, like, how he would do it. And that inspired me to, like, go. Like, I picked up the turntables, went and did my thing, bro. I was talking about, you can ask Sud. I was in there with the club with Sud. You know what I'm saying? Running my damn thing, bro. On the mile. I ain't need no host man. You know what I'm saying? Who inspired you is where that was leading to. So, like, when you said, like, you hear, this don't just happen, Frank. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
Music just don't keep going.
Right.
There's something that's lit, and it's getting lit from something. So what is that inspiration? It don't have to be nobody human or nothing like that.
Nah. Like, I don't know. Like, musically wise, though, I'm probably more inspired by local artists. You feel me?
Fire.
I'm not really. I know I don't listen to the radio. Shit, I'm listening to everyday niggas and shit. I'm listening to Skrilla. I'm listening to Two Letters. I'm listening to NFL Need.
He popping too. He out of here.
Yeah, they just shout out to my boy Tony Street Smart. They shot me some records. I was listening to Dolo Devo, Shaq, Hot Weather Shaq.
Yeah.
Listening to J-Way new tape.
Well, I call him Superstar Shaq.
Superstar Shaq, yeah. J-Way Introvert. I be listening to that.
Oh, yes, sir. Shout out to J-Way for that Introvert tape, bro. That shit is
probably one of my favorite rappers, like, period. It's probably my nigga Hot Bezo Dot. Just period.
But you know all the cats.
Yeah, like, that's what I listen to. Like, I'm not listening to riding around listening to no young stuff. Rafi and Lucci. Right. I'm listening to niggas I record. I'm listening to everyday, like people around here and shit. That's usually what I'm listening to. You feel me?
Big fact.
So That's probably who inspired me these days.
We got like 1 minute, so I'm gonna ask you one quick speed question. You feel me? And I want to know, where do you see Charlotte musically in the game in the next 5 years, maybe 10?
Atlanta, like you're gonna have the Baby, you're gonna have and 10 other artists popping at the same time.
At the same time, bro. I see it coming too.
Time.
Cause we got the sound.
Yeah.
You know what I think separates us from Atlanta and why people gonna appreciate Charlotte? It's cause everybody in Atlanta sound like somebody in Atlanta. The ones that's popping in Charlotte, none of them sound the same.
Yeah, facts.
Not one of them.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part. Like you got people that sound like them coming up, kind of thing, but everyone that's on board are not sounding the same. The one that's keep lining up. Next one, nope, you don't sound like this dude. But yeah, man, I don't want to hold you up too much, man. I wanted to, let people get introduced to the drip, introduced to the grind, the hustle, the person that is Willy Frank. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Hopefully that people see this will, take something away from it and use it to apply against, their career and go on do they bigger and better things that's destined for them. I really appreciate you, bro.
Sure.
Never stop. I know you ain't gonna do that. You ain't
All right,
did
Willy Frank.
Talk about it. You understand me? Yo, we out.